What's good with y'all? Wave familiar. This your boy JK again, and I'm showing you here for y'all to go on my website, PlayaWave.com. If you trying to get the latest merch / drip for you to wear for the wintertime, summertime, don't matter. You can wear it at any time. Definitely get it. You can definitely get it on the website here. If you want to see all of my content, definitely go on here in the music or PlayaWave TV tab, and you're going to see all of my content there. Definitely support your guy, and definitely go on www.playawave.com. Know that. What's good, Wave familiar? We back with another
Unbrotherly Love, Unsisterly Advice.
We done been almost 30 episodes, and I still don't remember the name of the goddamn show.
It is Unsisterly Advice. Right?
Yeah. Anyway, today we got a great guy in the building. My guy Ryan, and his podcast is
Safe Space for Men. Available on all platforms. Anywhere you get your podcast.
My guy's definitely in the building. I'm glad to have you, bro. And today we have a great topic that somebody sent me in my DM but didn't even watch the shit. But yeah. So we have this girl, and her name is APRYL Jones. She, as y'all know, she's the baby mom of Omarion. She's been seen with some other high celebrity men. And she was on live, and this is the video right here.
What is happening with the men in the world? They want to be catered to. They I can't even. When I hear it out loud, it just sounds. They want to be catered to. They give you bare minimum. They don't want to spend money. Men will come with the bill will come to the table, and the men don't grab the bill. Women are grabbing the bill first. The women are grabbing the bill first, and we are paying for the bill.
Somebody said, how about he come to you? But that wouldn't even...
That's fine. Come to me. But don't ask, like... Don't say you're not going to fly me, but come to New York. Okay, you're going to send for me?
Yeah, because he could have easily just been like, I want to see you. I will come to you.
What is happening with the men? I'm sorry. I think that I just am like really actually old school in the sense that, like, look, I do believe as women we are working these days. There's not a lot of at-home mothers and, you know, whatever, cool. But at the same time, my G, like, come with it or go home. What are we doing? Like, what value are you adding into the life of a woman who is supposed to be catering to the home? Like, you want the woman to cater to the house and make sure that she builds a home for you and to make it comfortable and to cook and to do all this. I believe in that. But like, at what point, if men ain't even flying, you are courting you, bruh, you want me to cook? You want me to clean?
Right.
You want all these things.
Still.
What?
Expecting those things.
No. What's going on?
But then adding on. So it's like adding on.
I mean, and listen, someone said what's happening with the woman too. I don't know that because I don't date women.
All right. So the video, as y'all see, she's talking about a dude that wanted to fly her out. But she was saying that the dude don't want to pay for her ticket to go to fly her out to wherever her boy is at, right? So she was pissed off, and she was saying that men nowadays is trying to be catered to, and that we don't want to, you know, we basically want to get catered to. We not paying the bill on dates and things of that nature. So we're going to start with Ryan. How did you feel about seeing the video clip that you saw?
I think it's kind of like unfair and like a little ignorant to try to classify all men as one way. I also think, like, so him not wanting to necessarily pay to fly her out, I see two sides of that.
Yeah,
I could, playing devil's advocate, I could see him just testing to see where she at. Because a lot of times when you date certain people both ways, men and women, they coming off as they got this and they got that. So he probably trying to test and see, like, all right, well, if you got it, let's see how bad you want to come see me.
Right.
Now I can see if the second, the third, and the fourth time he took care of the flight, he absolutely should if he want her to come to him. But to classify like all men as, she went into like talking about how niggas don't pay bills and stuff like that. She ain't even had to be, wasn't even in a situation with that particular male to know whether or not he would pay the bill or not. But I thought it was weird, honestly. Like, I understand where she's coming from, but I don't think that you could just say like all. It would be unfair to me to say that all women are, you know, whatever they are, because I had an experience with one woman.
True, facts. Sis.
No, don't ask me.
No, you felt all strongly when you saw the video, so don't try to act you like shy now and shit.
Don't ask me because, like, I agree with her.
Why do you agree?
I'm not gonna say all. I'm gonna say some, most, maybe 95% of men, not completely 100, but yeah. They don't want to pay for anything. They want to be catered to. They want to talk traditional, but don't bring the tradition. Like, we can go on and on. But the whole fly thing, like flying out, yeah, he definitely should have paid. He the one who hit her up. So, yeah, if you want to see me, you want me to come to your town, yes, fly me out. You're going to pay for all my meals. You're going to pay for my hotel.
She would say meals, y'all. Oh, yeah.
You're going to pay for all that. You're going to pay for it all. But it all starts with communication first.
Okay. Meaning
that we don't know what their phone call conversation was, what the text messages was. But if he was the one like, come see me, being the more aggressor towards the situation, then yeah, he should pay. But if she was the one like, hey, I want to come see you, I miss you, I want to, you know, come to your town, then maybe, yeah, she should pay. So it depends on communication first. Communication is key. You know, do that first.
That's a good point. It do kind of matter who was like pressed to see whoever. Because if she was the one like, I'm ready to come see you, this and that, then yeah, like come see me. But if he the one that's like pressed, that he absolutely should come out of pocket. And somehow she said, if I'm flying you out, it's no reason you should be staying in a hotel. That's an automatic. If I'm flying you out, you tell me to book you a hotel, then that either means like, one, we're not even in a position or a place where you should be flying to see me, or you got some level of trust. One way or another. But if you ain't comfortable being in my house, or I ain't comfortable having you in my house,
right?
Well, I'm about to drop the ticket money.
So I have a question. If a girl you just starting to date or see a month, you feel comfortable with her coming to your house?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if I'm flying somebody out, if I'm going through the trouble of flying somebody from another state, then yeah, I should be. If I'm that eager to see them, then I absolutely should be comfortable with having them out. That means, for me, that's just me, not every man, but for me, if I'm gonna fly somebody from another state, that means that we deep into something or on the verge of something good for me to feel comfortable, one, to fly you out to spend my hard-earned money.
Right.
Two, I should. Why would I put you in a hotel when I got this whole big old house like that? To me, that doesn't make sense. That on one side either means somebody doesn't trust each other, or me as a man, I got something at home, so I gotta have you in a hotel.
No, I think it's about comfortable.
No,
as a woman, I
agree with Ron on that last part, because some dudes be trying to do their little sneaky link type time. Oh yeah, we gonna fly you out, but you gonna go to this Motel 6. Right. So
motel.
I'm half with both of y'all on my thing, but let me add in one thing, and I'm glad that you brought that up, Ryan, about comfortability. Right, April Jones, right? She's a mother, right? I look at it like this.
Come for the mothers.
No, we're not gonna come for the mothers, but we're gonna have some responsibility and some accountability.
Okay, let's
so this is the thing, right? If you now being a mother, right?
Okay.
Why are you looking for men to fly you out? My thing is this.
What?
If you are a mother, right? You are it ain't like you was 25, younger, you had no kids, you're not worried about other shit. My thing is, you shouldn't be even comfortable with any dude flying you out at this point in your life.
That's like if I'm going out for my birthday, I'm getting flyed out by my boyfriend, right? Right. What's the difference?
But that ain't no boyfriend though. This is just some.
We don't know.
You're right. We don't know the.
It could be somebody. We don't know the
context. But my thing is, and somebody said this online, right? What
got to do with being a mother? I'm confused.
Because I feel like you high profile. Your baby father is high profile. Why are you online complaining about niggas flying you out? Why isn't it, all right, I try to look for a guy, you know, we trying to date, trying to get to know each other, but you complaining about a nigga flying you out.
She's not complaining. I think she just, you know.
The fuck she was online for?
Making a statement, making a fact.
She was complaining.
Guys out here, brokies. There's a lot of broke guys out here, like a lot. They talk this talk. They, you know, walk around with this image, but then their pockets is empty.
What does she do?
Like,
what does April Jones do
you know?
like, for a living? Like,
I have no clue.
She's an actress.
She's an actress.
Yeah.
She acts?
She do BT. She do Tubi movies, BT movies. No, she really do. She on Love and Hip Hop.
No, all respect to her. I respect anybody that's getting to their money. But I gotta say, like, so I will say I do disagree with the part like getting, because again, I'm like me, just speaking as a single parent. I mean, you gonna date however you want to date. I think it's more about how you present it to your children and whether or not you being like mad promiscuous, you know, whatever, male or female. So like me, I got all, you know, I got all girls, so I gotta carry it a certain way.
Yeah,
however, you know what I'm saying. So but I definitely think if she's just like flying out randomly with a guy that she doesn't really know, then I think she just needs to like shut the fuck up, because she went into like the traditional part and stuff like that. And I will say she is right to the extent there are men that do portray like that, but there are also women that portray like they want that traditional lifestyle and they can't do anything in the kitchen. They can't iron clothes. They don't know to separate whites, lights, and darks. Them. You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta teach you if I gotta come already prepared and taught how to lead and be a man? You know what I'm saying?
That so part like, when she said that.
I'm teaching me personally. I'm playing devil advocate and saying when you say like teach you. Why I gotta teach you what your mom didn't? Why you gotta teach me what my father didn't?
Maybe you want your macaroni and cheese a certain way.
That's fine, but
maybe you want your clothes ironed a certain way.
You talking about some mac and cheese?
But what I'm saying is, you want a man to show up with the ability to provide and all that. Like if I show up and say, "Well, damn, I ain't never paid a bill," or "I don't know how to mow the lawn," or "I don't know how to fix a room, put a wall up," or anything like that, some women will look at you crazy, like how you don't know how to work with your hands. So I think it's both ways. I think it's such an emphasis on this traditional thing. We not even in an age of where like the traditional way. The American traditional way does not work. You need two incomes, and I don't care who you are.
It is a new day and time, and I think that's what gets conflated, especially when she said that in the clip. It was just like, but you're complaining about a dude flying you out.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to talk about a traditional? Well, you got to come with this and you got to come with that. Well, why does it not be mutual? That's the part that gets on my nerves. It's like you said, we got to come with 100%. But if they feel like they come with 50, then they good. See, like it's like there has to be a mutual thing going there.
How y'all know what she was going there for? Maybe she was going to cater to him. Maybe she was going to cook him a nice
the way that she sounded in that video.
Like how y'all know? Like she could have been going over there giving 100% of herself to him.
If it was that, right, she would have had no problem paying for that flight. Right. That's my thing.
And
if you're paying for my flight, then I'm going to do something. Like I'm not doing it all. Y'all don't know what she was going over there to do.
If Bull was going to fly, if she flew there, I'm pretty sure Bull was going to take care of everything else. He just wanted her to meet him halfway.
Yeah. Nah, I was in a long distance relationship a while back. And yeah, like honestly, the first time she came in, but this is an ex that I rekindled with.
Oh, okay.
It was a long.
So y'all had you already had.
He spent the block. Okay.
Yeah, I did. But her first flight up here, like she had to take care of it because like it was just more. It ain't about whether we know it or not.
Why she had to take care of it?
It's just as a man, sometimes you gotta test and see what people at, and it ain't about not her pockets, but then we'll see like
what the hell?
Because when I'm ready to come see you, I just jump on a flight with no problem. Hey, I'm coming to see you next week.
So you basically wanted to be reciprocal.
Yeah. So basically, she paid for her flight.
That's what I'm saying.
So what did you do as a man? What did you do?
As a man, I carry it well as a man. I do. First of all, I'm domesticated, so like I hold a job down. But
tell him one more time, bro. Tell him one more time.
I don't need a woman to cook for me, anything like that. It would be nice, but I can. Yeah. I do things.
So when she flew herself up here, what did you do?
We went out. Like she was a.
Did you pay?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't I pay? What do you
mean? I mean, some guys don't pay, as you can see. April said it.
Not me. Not me, and you won't find anybody that will say that about me.
See,
so I again, it's just all about. But again, we knew each other, so like we had an established connection, and relationship. Like she knew me, she already knew my children.
Good.
Like it's something like she knew what type of dude she was dealing with, and vice versa. So but I think when you like somebody that I don't think she really knew this guy very well. I personally don't think.
I don't think so either. I think it was more
a couple weeks maybe.
Yeah.
And then like he just randomly asked her and she felt like going to social media because of her platform and she can like get likes
and she can talk to the brokies.
Definitely was an intention
thing. Help the brokies out.
And I'm gonna attack one thing that you said.
There are broke women out there too. They're extreme.
What's a broke woman?
A broke woman? The same way.
Break it down. Break it down. Let's break it down. What's a broke woman?
Go to a woman's house and a bed on the floor, or like it's a lot of pay immediately.
That's not a broke woman. You
I done seen that a couple times.
You don't know what she's saving her money for. So
or the inflatable bed. You ain't gonna get that shit.
What is a broke woman?
Somebody that doesn't.
We ain't gonna talk about her house.
The ability to provide for themselves before a man enters their space. You meet them and like it's just like when y'all say a man he don't have money he shouldn't be dating. It's a lot of women out here. If you're not financially capable of taking care of yourself outside of anybody else.
But what happens if she's a single mom?
I'm a single dad. You can't talk that to me because again, before I even go on a date, my house is taken care of. My kids got what they need. They are presentable. They have everything they need. Then it's all right. Let's go date and try to find you a stepmom and stuff like that. But I'm not going to do that first without making sure home is good. And I think a lot of women, not all, not saying you're like, there are women out here that look for a man to come in and change their life, as opposed to like showing up proper, showing up ready, to be able to be in a relationship. Not when you thinking about, damn, I'm gonna pay this bill or I'm gonna buy some food. If that's just
right.
And I'm not knocking the struggle because we all go through it, but you gotta show up ready. You can't show up expecting, because then you know what happens?
What?
When you and that man don't work out, you back to exactly where you was at. So I can't show. It's unfair of me to show up and expect a woman to do my daughter's hair. You know what? I'm able to do my daughter's hair. It's great if she can do it, but when she leaves, if it don't work out, it does not hinder my life and my day to day.
Right, because everything's gonna fall on you at the end of the day.
That's what happens in a lot of relationships. People break up and they are fucking lost because this man was doing all this for you and this woman was doing all this for you. I know dudes right now that like are fresh out of like they broke up, got divorced and stuff like that, and like. They don't know, they can't cook shit. They come into work without lunch because they don't know how to, they're not domesticated. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, I was raised by women. Shout out to my grandma. And I'm able to do certain things.
Shout out to grandma.
I think we all got to do a better job of just showing up prepared.
And that's a great point. And I want to attack Sis' point from earlier. She said that 95% of the men out here is not going to pay for the date. I want to know what dates you been on that a nigga ain't paid.
And
because
I got a question.
April said on the video, hold up, my bad. April said on the video that is chicks out here that are grabbing the bill. Ron, have you ever dealt with a girl that grabbed the bill that you was there?
Grabbed the bill, no, but I did date. The only girl I ever dated in my life that picked up a check is actually my youngest daughter, mine. Like she was the first girl, and I was 31. So my first 30-some years of life, no girl ever paid for anything. Pay for anything out on a date. But
grabbing the bill first, that's the part I want to stick to.
She did it on it's probably like a 7 or 8 date, like we out and.
But y'all had the rapport, right? But not the first date.
Not the first date. No, she was like, no, you pay for everything. And like, you know, and I was ready. I was about to pay. She's like, I got this. You always pay for it like that. But we was already 8 dates in, so that's a different type of situation.
So
but
that's
no chick has grabbed the first date ever.
That's what I'm saying. Same for me. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, where are you saying? Is this social media? Is this from your friends? Or is this
that's what when I hear you say like brogies and stuff like that. I would ask 2, is it your experience? And 3, and second, like also like we have total control of who we choose to entertain. So
facts.
Like, if you notice that a man isn't doing or isn't up to the level where you want him to be, you should immediately cut him off. I'm gonna do the same thing. The minute I see a chick isn't like, it's just like,
we ain't talking about that situation.
We not, but you just said
that's what that is.
You got mad at me. I cut him off in one day.
It's no different. Like when y'all hear me say all the time, I joke about it, but I be like, yeah, first date, what's your favorite color? Second question is, do you want kids? And if she says she want more kids, the date is over because that's a deal breaker,
right?
So like if your deal breaker is a man that pays, that's going to pay, and it's going to provide and be there and be a man, and he's not able to do those things, I think you should cut him off immediately. Like the date should be over. Like the text messages should stop. Or it should be just become a friend. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. I'm not a
Sis giving me 1,000 looks, but we not even gonna talk about this situation.
So
hold up.
And he got mad because somebody
hold up. We ain't gonna let you escape this question. What nigga has ever just not grabbed the check before the nigga that you wasn't in a relationship with?
I didn't say me.
You okay? But you gotta back up your argument.
Stuff like that. I would. It sounds like you
gotta back up your argument.
I don't want to assume.
Right.
Maybe, I do have friends, conversations.
So your friends, the friends that you say are married and all this other shit, right? They had it where they grabbed the bill when they wasn't when they first did their first date.
Friends, other friends.
This is the beyond cat that she be saying just to back up her nut ass argument. Anyway, so that's why I'm like, this got to be some social media that you saying. The type of men that she would date, I doubt in a million fucking years that she grabbing a check before them.
First of all, the men she date, I actually think are out of her league, but that's a different conversation.
No, but first of all,
no. Let my man expand on that shit.
I think, cause like, and I'm not saying I don't want to like go the money route, but like a Tay Diggs or like Omarion, like we only know who she is because of Omarion, and then she decided
and
to
Lil Fizz,
his best friend or the guy, and then like we only seeing her because like you just mentioned Dr. Dre, and then we're not looking to see her, we're seeing her with these high level men. And I mean that's dope that she's able to get the attention of them, but what I'm saying is like she's not on the. You would expect Tay Diggs to date somebody like a Sanaa Lathan or like a Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? Like more one his age bracket, two more on his level. You just said she on Tubi movies. Tay Diggs is in the best. Like he's in box office.
She in
movies.
BET.
You know, okay, that's cool. But
That's
they not
even
like
VH1.
I haven't looked at VH1 in a long time. But when I'm like again, and those are great networks. I don't want to like mess up nothing. But
she got a catalog.
But but her catalog don't compare to his. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
no, I get what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure we can go like if we pulled up 10 of her movies right now, they're probably free. There's gonna be Tay Diggs movies that you gotta buy the app and pay for it to get. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta come out your pocket to see his movies. You know what I mean?
Bang bang, but I like how Ron is throwing subtle shots in his.
No shade. She's a very. I respect anybody craft. I'm glad she out hustling. She get to it. She's a beautiful woman, all that. But again, like her, she's not nobody I would date. I don't know her, but just off of what I see, the way she move, her character. You
just don't like that.
It just seemed a lot. I feel like some of the stuff in the video was definitely like she was fabricating.
It's definitely for attention. It's just to me, I hate, like you said earlier in the pod, it's basically putting a broad stroke on all men, pause. But you just can't. You can't like. You have to look at the people that you're dating. But my thing is, if they're high caliber men, ain't no way you grabbing that check. Ain't no way if they. Now I'm not gonna lie. If they are dudes that got bread and they're trying to see, like you said, are you gonna meet me halfway? If you got that bread, you could pay that $300 ticket to be with a millionaire. You get what I'm saying? But like you said, we don't know the context of the conversation. But her complaining about, well, the woman this traditional that is not the same no more. So it's like you're gonna have to meet a man midway.
Traditional is not realistic anymore.
It's not. It's. Oh, sis, agree?
Tradition. I had this conversation last night about tradition.
Expecting a woman to like stay at home and take care of the house all day, and then so if that's what you're expecting, a woman to stay home and take care of the house all day, then that means you're working 16, 17-hour days. We just gonna be realistic, like what? And
no time for that person. All the emotional stuff that you need.
The
all
housing
that
market is ridiculous right now. Bills. We talking about everything. We talking credit cards. You talking about then you think you're gonna have a kid. Like
it's a lot.
The price, what it costs to take care of a kid. You talk about groceries. I went and got 2 bags of groceries today. It was like $85, and I had like 10 items. So like when you're talking about stuff like
definitely
that,
going up.
Like we because money is a very big part of it. Traditional is dead. It's not ideal. It's not realistic. Even with high earners, I know people that are both making over $150,000 a piece, but when you become a high earner, what do you want? You want a different lifestyle.
Yep.
So now you got to maintain that.
Yeah.
A lot of people live beyond their means. So traditional, I don't think is ideal. Nobody's out here. I don't know anybody in the city that's, making enough money to where they're not living, where they're not worried about bills. You know what I'm saying? Not every week, but
not everybody's in the 1%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we have to be more. We have to be more realistic to what's going on. And I'm not knocking nobody that can do it, but it's just for the majority of people. When you talking all this traditional shit, it should be more of how can we mutually benefit each other. Yep. And it's like that's what I love about our thing, because even though she's a toxic one like a motherfucker, but we can agree on sometimes, like she just said, she agreed that the traditional way is not the way. But if you could do it, I'm not going to knock it. But my thing is we should really preach more of mutuality, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think, so again, when you, I don't know, like, what your upbringing was like, but if you had a mom and a dad in the house, I don't think anybody, even our era, I mean, my situation is different. I was raised by my grandma, so that's a little different. She was actually in the house. But even my friends that I was growing up, most of their parents both had jobs. They were both working. You know what I mean? Like it was different, and I think social media kind of ruined everything. I think people look on social media and they see like celebrities and all this luxurious lifestyle, or they see
it definitely gives a facade.
They see people. I know people now that got like 100,000 followers that I know directly, but I know their real life. But I know what they put on social media is not equivalent to what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So on social media, it looks one way. And then you like, oh, I want that. And then you find out what that is, and you realize,
or what they got to do to get that.
You ever meet somebody, date somebody on social media, and they like, again, their life looks one way, and then you meet them and you start rocking with them. You like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is not
the catfish in real life is nasty work. But I've been there
the right way.
But no, we definitely giving great points, but I still gonna get on sis for this. Is you still seeing dudes out here that ain't paying their way when it comes to dating you?
No, everybody cut me off. So I'm out here single again.
Yeah, that's about to be the end of the episode.
About to go into a
she capping like a motherfucker. Anyway,
what? I'm about to be single.
Yeah, she talking about cutting people off.
I say they cut me off. I say everybody cut me off. So, you know, maybe 2025 husband coming.
They
husband
catch
coming.
the bill? That's what I want to know.
No, so I was trying to explain to you guys, sometimes when you're out eating, the conversation is so good, the bill coming is sitting there for a long time. So sometimes, you know, we chatting.
What's a long time?
You know, I might grab the bill. Like,
what's
you're
a
not
long
paying
time?
attention.
What's a long time?
15, 20 minutes go by and the bill's still sitting here. And it's like the waiter, you know, I personally hate when waiters keep coming over. You good? You okay? You know, they keep trying to see if the card in there. I hate that. It's like, as soon as the waiter come with that, just somebody grab it, because I hate when they keep coming back. You guys are good. You guys are good, and cleaning up and reaching over you, and it's like, whoa.
Question.
Like, just.
So like when that happens, did he ask for the bill to come, or they just brought it?
No, you know how they just bring it.
Right. So
because you're done eating.
I hate when I'm out, because they do that when I'm out with my kids. When you just bring me the bill, it's gonna sit there because I didn't ask for the bill, so I didn't.
But I hate that, because they keep coming over, and it's like, I'm trying to get to know this person, have a good conversation, and you keep coming over. It's like, you know what? I will just pay. But then it's like, if I pay, the person be like,
but you don't have to pay.
I don't, but it'd be a big argument, and
but
it's just a mess.
In my mind, I'm just telling you as a man, like, just because I experienced it on a date and with my kids. But like when they bring the bill, when I be asking, first I never told you I was ready to go. I'm probably still gonna order some appetizers,
right.
Some, especially with my kids, they want cake and all that shit. Like, we didn't ask for that, so like now when you come back over, we done. No, I'm not done yet. And then, oh yeah, let me get another long out. Like, whatever's going on.
Right.
Now you gotta bring me up. Don't stop bringing me a bill. I think for some that might. I know with me that would definitely be the case. It's been times I've been on the bill sit there because I'm still ordering more shit. I don't want a second bill. I want the bill to everything be on the. Why you bring me a bill without me? Normally they supposed to say, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Right. Like, I was out, and then the bill came, and I'm like, "Excuse me, you didn't even ask me if I wanted dessert. Like, what is your dessert?" Like, just because we're done, you know, because, you know, once I'm eating, I like to, you know, put all my plates together, my forks together to show that I'm done eating.
Right.
But it's like, you bring me the bill, you didn't even ask me that I want dessert or that I want another drink. Like, slow down.
Yeah, I'm doing a survey after that.
So it's just like, that's
no stars.
That's what I was trying to explain by paying the bill first. But some guys be like, put that shit down. Don't touch that. I'll take you to touching it. Be like, damn.
But all right,
like, okay.
so
like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah, a lot of
so is it a egotistical thing for you to pick up the bill, or is it because the shit just sitting there?
Both, kind of, sorta.
Yeah, masculine ass. Masculine ass.
No. If I really like you and I want to keep going, I want to show you, like, damn, like, she can take over. Okay, cool. I want to show you that.
On the first date?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I'm coming with my own money anyway, because I don't know. You could be a brokey. I don't know you. This is the first date. I want to make sure
you're not backing up your argument. You like this. You like this. You like Mario Kart and shit. You going everywhere with this shit.
I'm bringing my own money. So if I feel like
that ain't the question. You saying 95% of these niggas is broke, right? So you saying that them niggas, when the bill come, that you picking up the shit and they not.
Not all of them, but some of them I would pick it up. Why not? I don't understand why not. What's the problem?
It's kind of like it's counterproductive to your argument if you saying like dudes is broke, but then
they are broke.
But then you're picking the bill up. But then you picking the bill up. So I feel like you're allowing them to not be men.
Thank you. Like, that's the part I'm trying to get to.
Like, everybody knows that. That's just how I
am. Oh my God.
You gotta again. It goes back to like let a man be a man.
Masculine woman.
Again, back to what I was saying first. Like by the time before you go on a first date, you should. I would assume or hope that you already know, not all the way, but at least 70% what type of person you dealing with.
Yeah,
and you should already know. First of all, the first date, he should be initiating. Hey, we going here. I'm coming to get you, or you meet me here. So once he make the plan is his. He got to own the whole night.
Right.
It's not
so
like.
So wait, like kind of like not to stop you, but so I was walking down the street. You know where I work. Walking down the street, and a guy approached me. He was like, is it okay we can do breakfast? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, so I was like, okay, where you want to go? He was like, Dunkin' Donuts. We went.
Getting approached by stalkers.
Shut up. And we went, and he was like, you want anything? I was like, no, I already had my breakfast. I was like, but whatever drink you order, I'll order the same drink. So we did that, and it was $3. So I had my own $3, and I was like, should I give it to him? So I was like, no. Conversation was going on. I was like, delete because it ain't gonna be for me. And I asked him that he want his $3 back. And he was like, why would I want $3? It's only $3, man. I'm like, if you don't want to talk to me, don't talk to me. And I was like, okay, cool. But I still sent him his $3. Was that wrong?
I feel like you got a complex. Like yeah. I think that's more
we just talked about this in the car of her cutting people off for the most littlest. I cut him off within an hour.
I already know where it's gonna go.
I think that's.
I'm not wasting your time.
I feel like that's more of a. I don't know. Like again, I'm just met you today, but it seemed like you got more of a complex where you gotta like let niggas know like you big dog or something like that, and you don't always. You don't have to do that.
Check.
You don't have to do that. But that seems like that's something.
Big dog, big cat, big tiger.
It could be something from maybe a previous relationship or something.
Why everybody say that? A lot of people say that, but I don't.
I'm just speaking. I'm 30. I'm speaking on life experience. No. It's just. It's like. Like you gotta let people know, like no, I don't like you want to talk about how a man should step in and do this, but you also want to let men know that you don't need them. And I think that's extremely counterproductive.
Ant came her the last episode. Ant got on her about the same shit. I'm glad Ron is here to back that shit up.
I can sit here and say I'm domesticated, I can do this, I can cook and all that, but I need a woman in my house because it provides a balance. So like again, I got daughters. Even if I didn't have kids, but it provides a balance to my house. So that if I'm not thinking rationally, guess who's gonna think rational? My wife or my girlfriend.
But
you need a second
somebody. You want somebody.
Everybody needs
different?
Somebody.
Thank you.
I don't need.
God created man and woman.
I don't need. I need my parents. That's good enough.
This is why you need to watch a safe space for men. Because this is my guy right here.
It's a difference.
And I got a crazy fact for you.
It's a difference. I want.
We all
let my man get his facts off.
I got to tell the audience I want, never need.
We all adults. We love our parents, right?
Yes.
But did you know that when you move out, the minute you move out the house,
they act different.
You see your not about them acting different. You see your parents. It's a stat. Like most people when they move out the house at 18 or 21 when they get out of college, the minute they move out the house, they see their parents less than 50 times for the rest of their life. There's less than 50 times. Like
a year?
Whether that's Christmas, because you gotta think about it when you people move out, and I'm going through that. I got a 20-year-old, so like when they move out, you probably see them Christmas, Thanksgiving,
holidays,
birthday. Everything else is on the phone. And if they're in college for 4 to 7 years,
you're not going to really see them unless they come back.
Come home 3 times a year.
Damn.
So 3 occurrences. And then you got to think about it. If most time when you turn 18, like when I turned 18, my parents was already in their 40s or 50s. Most people, if you didn't have kids young, your parents are old.
At least, double your age at that point. Yeah,
your parents are like 60. The life expectancy is like 70, 72. So if you do the math, that's what I'm saying. Like you have to find a person to do life with. Like that is everybody I know this, and I'm not saying you can't be by yourself and be happy, but most people I know that's like older and by themselves, they're pretty fucking miserable.
If you happy,
I'm glad you said that, bro, because
you need somebody to take care of you.
Being in our age ranges now, I'm starting to see that more now, because a lot of them, it's like they were not gonna say regret, but they like, damn, I wish I would have looked at marriage more as I was younger.
You want to get married?
I have been married before.
You want to get married again?
No, I don't know.
You want to get married?
I'm open to it.
Question mark.
But you don't know until you know. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know until I know. Like
no, y'all said y'all want somebody to take care of y'all when y'all get older. Don't you have to be married? Because if I'm not married, I'm not taking care of nobody.
You know what? Necessarily, I'm the older I'm starting to get and starting to see how life is going and how marriages are starting to go. I'm not opposed to people that are just in long-term relationships where it may not be on paper, but they have an understanding. So I'm starting to be more optimistic towards that because, you know, the marriage laws, you know, they say all that shit.
Marriage
but,
is a business.
And, you know, some people don't want to get into that because if that shit breaks up, financial situation, whatever. So I'm more open to people now if they're just more on a listen, we going to be long-term. We can be a common law marriage. I'm starting to open up to seeing stuff like that. So
yeah, I just think when you meet your person, like your whole view and the things that you didn't want, like you're willing to sacrifice and compromise. There's no difference.
Yeah.
Like I don't want any more kids, but let's say I meet a woman and she's like, I really want to have a child, like, and that's who I want to spend the rest of my life with. I may make that compromise. You know like
it do depend on the person.
You'll do certain things for certain people if they.
Why are you shaking your head?
You do well. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you shaking your head?
I love that she's shaking her head. I hope that in 10 years or 5 years she get married and she doing all these
crazy because
I hope I'm around to see it.
She capping right now because when she called my phone probably a month from now, it's gonna be something different. But yeah,
I think when you meet your person, you know.
That's facts. I believe that too. But yeah,
I can't compromise for somebody. I'm sorry.
You'll compromise for love.
She not. She's just toxic.
Guess I'll be single forever. Single and happy.
Man, she's just toxic.
Yeah, I'm not.
She not compromising nothing. She can't even spell the word compromise.
I sure can't. So don't ask.
Anyway,
once she fall in love, watch.
Love don't live here. When I'm gonna fall in love.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you do surgery on her right now, her heart, you're not gonna find it.
Yeah.
Did you go through something like one ago? Did you go
no.
through like a man or something?
No.
Like an ex, somebody.
No, a lot of people ask me, and is no.
Is it? I want to get all. Is your dad around? Like, is he?
Dad, my dad's around. We have conversations.
Is he a good dad?
Yeah, he's a great dad. 17 kids.
Oh. Was he a great dad to you?
Yo, Ryan had to take a pause on that.
Yes, until like I got older. Yeah, because you know when you get older, you like you say, bye. I'm out. I'm outside. You know.
I don't stop being a father.
I mean, I'm not about to answer your calls if I'm at the club. I call you the next day, or I might forget to even call you back. But that's what I mean.
I feel like
he was around.
Something underlying there where like you just like I'm not gonna be in love. I think because I mean I was in that space before, but it was. Also
I just never felt the one. You know, I was engaged 3 times.
Oh, we ain't getting into that.
No, we're not getting into it, but I'm just saying. I mean, I was
this
in love.
About to turn into a therapy session, and you can't have therapy with the devil. So.
It's just I'm not.
We about to conclude. Last thoughts, Ryan, and then I'm gonna go with sis, and then about the April Jones situation.
I mean, I would just say like, just be conscious of who you date. Make sure you dating like somebody that's up
within your tax bracket. Okay.
Not even tax bracket, because when I date people, I don't really inquire about what they make. I just care that they.
You care about the looks. Okay. Lace fronts and BBS.
Can my man get his conclusion?
Yeah, I don't necessarily. I mean, obviously, it's
always cutting people off.
Initially, when you meet somebody, you're attracted to them, so the physical does get you, but that's not what keeps me. I care more about, like, again, the context of character, what type of woman she is, how she is with her kids, how her kids talk to her. I was just talking about that, like, all that's like a lot of how people move is really important to me. Again, being a parent, I'm raising women and little girls, so I look at things very differently. But yeah, y'all should just. I think everybody needs to do a better job of like really vetting people as opposed to just trying to like get in their pockets, getting them to pay for something, or getting them to fly you out or do something. Everybody's trying to get something from everybody, and I think that's also why everybody's so guarded.
Good point, bro. Sis,
I just want to say, everybody, stay off social media. Social media is ruining everything. I think that's
say that one more time.
I'm not dating because everybody go off social media, go on social media, want to vent, want to talk, want to put things out there. Stay off of social media. And that's what I've been doing. So yeah, I'm not posting, so don't be looking for me to post because I know I hear people out there that's looking and wanting me to post. So I'm not posting anything else.
I get it.
But yeah, social media, stop venting, stop letting it out. And if April, back to the whole April conversation, maybe she should have had a conversation with the guy instead of putting it on social media. He could have been a nice guy. His characteristics, his personality, and all that. So, I mean, instead of her venting about it, maybe they could have had better communication. I'm big on communication, guys. So.
Same here.
Communication. Bro, what you guys say? Because I'm bouncing back. Whatever you guys say. Let's go.
There she go. She always did.
Let's go. Let's go. You ready? Go.
So, it's basically a mixture of what both of y'all said. My main thing for her is that, baby girl, you're a mother, you older now. You can't be on there complaining like you a 19-year-old girl about dudes flying you out, about some shit you seen on social media about dudes not paying the bill. I know damn well the dudes that you are dating are picking up the bill. So you out here complaining. The real shit is you're complaining about the men that you want not wanting you. That's the real shit.
She didn't take dicks. I mean, come on. Sexy chocolate right there.
Did they ask you?
I'm sorry.
He also like 20 years older now.
Thank you. So
like
this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You gotta make it more where you gotta meet people mutually now. It ain't about what you keep saying about what a man can do for you.
Spit that word out again.
Mutual. It
Okay.
has to
Emphasize
be
on it so they can know.
It has to be because you're coming with baggage. You may be coming with other things where a dude, you're gonna have to be an asset in that person's life. So if a dude wants you, like we said, we don't know the context of this, the John, but if that dude wants you to pay $300 for a flight to go see him,
maybe she was broke that week. That mom. Maybe she had to pay rent, bills.
Is this my conclusion or yours?
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying.
That goes back to what I was saying before about if your shit ain't in order, you shouldn't be dating.
Shit, well, I ain't dating for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna just go where Ron just said because she gonna just get cute and cut me the fall. Anyway, I appreciate you, bro. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Tell them what your podcast is, bro.
Safe Space for Men on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you can get it. Instagram is SafeA_SAFE_4_men. You can also get me Phil Brooks, PHI_Brooks, BROOKS_. Both of them on Instagram.
My guy. And y'all definitely need to tune into him. My man is the most unfiltered dude about all of his situations. His last episode, he was just like, oh, I don't want to talk about this situation. I'm like, no, talk about this situation.
What was the situation?
Because I was covering a lot. Like, it's just, I was talking about the election, some stuff.
Yeah,
I don't talk about that.
Like, I cover a lot. I mean, I really like try to focus on like mental health. Everything I talk about is kind of running mental health because
definitely, and that's what I love about
therapy.
The election had, and I advocate for therapy. I do go to therapy. I think therapy changes people's lives.
You heard that he goes to therapy.
My life.
Goes to therapy.
I think
more guys should go to therapy.
The election definitely brought out a lot of it. It really touched on a lot of emotion for people. So, just check me out, man. I think you guys will enjoy it. Yeah,
so it was definitely a dope episode. But like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Is out. One more time. Brotherly love
and sisterly advice.
Know that.
Because I'm the best.
No, she not.